Inspired by her impressions of the rock and experiences during her time here, Berlin artist Brigitte Holmer is taking her art to the street. Her work is part of the Art Residency Exchange programme organised by the Cultural Services. Brigitte's creations rely on simple materials and forms. Her inspiration, a reaction to the spaces she's encountered.
Yes, I'm walking around and I'm looking for these empty spaces, and sometimes I get a feeling for this spaces, and I think, oh, it's interesting to do something. On the World Trade Center it was very strong and clear, and I make a form like that, only a circle, and so I get a connection to this space. And there on the Bastion I found crosses, and I like to work with this and play with this.
You may have already seen some of these abstract geometric shapes in different locations around Gibraltar. One of the aims of the artist is to take art out of the studio into public spaces and make people appreciate these locations in a different way.
But I want to play with this room, and I want to play with the people. It's interesting to if there's something happens in the small special Gibraltar, and there happens something, and something is different before, and so they recognize that. And I have got a lot of reaction. If I worked here, sometimes some people come in and say, "What's that? What's that? Give me a short explanation of that."
So how would you actually answer that question? What reaction are you after? What would you say is the main intention behind your works?
The main intention is to do artwork first, and after that comes a lot of things together. I think you can't do anything without political intention. It's every time you do something, the people react, and there is something which happens. Yes, it's that, I think. But first, in the first way, I want to do my art. I like the space. I catch the spaces.
A joint exhibition with the local artist Shane Dalmedo, who was part of the project, is on at the John Mackintosh Hall. A variety of multimedia work to reflect their residencies. Having used one of the galleries as a studio, Brigitte has created an exhibit to reflect how her work developed, also explaining her choice of material.
I brought it from Germany because that are sticker strips, which I get from this factory. They printed the sticker on one paper because it's not so expensive, and then they cutted them, and I get the rubbish. And this rubbish is for me very interesting because there are some lines, different colors, and it's only temporary. I like that.
From the World Trade Center to Ocean Village and Irish Town, tomorrow's walking tour by the artist will visit these areas and more. Starting at 6 p.m, all are welcome to view her site-specific interventions and learn more about her methods and processes. The tour starts from the John Mackintosh Hall.